All right. Shalom, Yashala. Call hello, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Waharaka, Kodash, Barakatham. I like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akyam pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Akwat that they're listening. We got one body tripping once again. To the I believe the context of this video, what he's saying, like the northern tribe brothers, your so-called Mexicans, so-called Puerto Ricans, so-called Native Americans shouldn't be preaching by themselves per se. Like, bro, you are in no way, shape, or form in authority of who should be teaching, man. Especially when it comes to the 12 tribes, man. Okay? None whatsoever. You are in no authority, man. And it's terrible leadership, man. I'm gonna let the excerpt of this video clip play because I heard because I didn't watch the full video of theirs, but I seen one. Let me get to it. I believe it's Psalm 78, verse 67. Moreover, he refused the tabernacle of Joseph and chose not the tribe of Ephraim. So he's using this as, okay, the Lord, which it was already prophesied. So like prophesied that Judah was going to be the head, the head tribe, and the scepter shall not, loosely paraphrasing, matter of fact, let me get that. Yeah, slip. Yeah, depart. So this is Genesis chapter 49. The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh come, and until him shall the gathering of the people be. Meaning Yahweh Shah HaMashiach returning, man. Okay, so it's clearly stating, I read that again, the scepter shall not depart from Judah. Okay, because, some of these, I'll say this, man, some of these guys who be from the southern kingdom, I'm from the southern kingdom myself, they let that, shit go to their head. Like, bro, look, we get it. The so-called Negro is head, we get it. The tribe of Judah, we get that. But that don't mean for you to sit there and think you spiritually micromanaging the northern tribes, bro. It's all according to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, man. Because it's bad enough that you got these Old Testament Negroes who want to completely do away with the northern tribes, man. Saying they're not even relevant. They're the so-called Latinos, Native Americans, and what have you. They're not even part of the tribes. They're not a part of Israel, man. So it's just a big headache, man. Hearing these guys talk, but it's definitely needed because for edification's sake, man. Think about brothers who come out, and in particular sisters who may listen, who may be from the northern tribes, and they see things like this, man. Some brothers from the southern tribe and the northern tribe are going to intermingle in camps, and some aren't. Just got, and it's perfectly fine, man. The whole purpose of bringing this truth out is the ordinance from the Most High, man. Not about how in the hell you feel, okay? Or because a lot of these leaders now getting, and something I noticed, man, getting into this whole pseudo thing. Damn near just winging it, man. That's what the so-called white man do, man. We got order. We got we got a whole book of commandments that we can apply to the best of our ability because we're still in captivity, man. Okay, I'm gonna let this video excerpt play, and then I'll continue reading.
Be careful out there. That's right. Very careful, man. He refused the tabernacle of Joseph. He refused the tabernacle of Joseph. And chose not the tribe of Ephraim. He didn't choose the tribe of Ephraim. But chose the tribe of Judah. No. The Mount Zion, which he loved. And he built his sanctuary like high palaces, like the earth which he had established forever. You understand how the Most High putting this back together? And people don't want to do this. I've seen some of the Northern King, they got camps now. Like, what are y'all doing?
So according to him, the brothers from Cali and brothers in Mexico, well, we got camps everywhere, bro, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. You got men who may not even be a part of GMS, but are following the 100% doctrine of truth, man. And this is, this is what y'all, pushing, man. Okay. This is Isaiah 44, man. This is beautiful, okay? And also, matter of fact, before I get to that, I felt like I cut off and wanted more so of a through the spirit wanted a better explanation, okay? The Most High's faithfulness to his unfaithful people, okay? But that doesn't mean that the northern tribe shouldn't have camp set up, bro, okay? This is Psalm 78. The children of Ephraim, being armed and carrying bows, turned back in the day of battle. Okay, I'll read this excerpt of this Bible app. The children of Ephraim, being armed and carrying bows, turned back in the day of battle. The children of Ephraim turned back. This refers to some defeat of the Ephraimites and something to that by the men of Gath, okay, Philistines, mentioned in 1 Chronicles 7:21. R.D. Kimchi says this defeat of the Ephraimites was in the desert. And although the story be not mentioned in the law, yet it was written in the books of the Chronicles, where we read on the occasion of Zabad the Ephraimite and Shuthlah, etc., whom the men of Gath, who were born in the land, slew the Ephraim and Salakia, and Ephraim, their father, mourned many days, and his brethren came to comfort him in 1 Chronicles 7, verse 20 through verse 22. But to what defeat of the Ephraimites this refers to is not certainly known. Probably the Israelites after the division of the two kingdoms are intended. So I just want more like clarification on that, bro. It's because, Jake had unfaithfulness and they turned their back on the Most High. Okay. Which, while we all 12 tribes are in the same boat, bro. Okay. We're in the same boat. So this simply right here isn't implying that, hey, they can't preach now. Nah, bro. Because that really defeats the whole purpose of the Valley of Dry Bones as well, man. And the other scripture I'm about to read. And a matter of fact, this is Ezekiel chapter 37, the Valley of Dry Bones. The hand of Yahweh was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of Yahweh and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones. Verse 2, and caused me to pass by them round about, and behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry. Okay. Verse 3, and he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord, the Most High, thou knowest. Verse 4, let me take that out. Verse 4, and again he said unto me, prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of Yahweh. Thus saith Yahweh our power unto these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live. And what's that breath? The breath is his truth, man. Okay. The testimony of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, man. Okay? I know pseudo madness that y'all spewing, man. So in regards as to what Jephthah, whatever his name is, what he was saying, so I guess the Valley of Dry Bones was only applied to the southern tribe then. It's pretty much how he would, is how he's setting up his whole what he's viewed as, well, hey, why are these northern tribes preaching? Bro, because they too, the northern tribes are also Valley of Dry Bones, along with the southern tribes. Okay? Verse 6, and I will lay sinews upon you, and will bring up flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you, and ye shall live, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh. Okay? Verse 7. So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, bone to his bone. Verse 8. And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came up upon them, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them. Verse 9. Then said unto me, prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus saith Yahweh our power, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live. Okay, that's waking. That's talking about Jake waking up, man. Jake coming back to their natural state through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, man. Okay. Verse 10. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived, and they stood up upon their feet, exceeding great army. Then verse 11, then he said unto me, son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Behold, they say, our bones are dried, and our hope is lost. We are cut off for our parts. Therefore prophesy and say unto them, thus saith Yahweh our power, behold, O my people, I will open your graves and cause you to come up out of your graves and bring you into the land of Israel. Verse 13, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh, when I have opened your graves, O my people, and brought you up out of your graves. Verse 14, and shall put my spirit in you, and ye shall live, and I shall place you in your own land. Then shall ye know that I, Yahweh, have spoken it and performed it, saith Yahweh. Okay. Here we go with the prophecy concerning the reunion of Judah and Israel. Okay, so Judah is the southern tribe, and Israel is what? Is the northern tribe, right? Verse 15, the word of Yahweh came again unto me, saying, moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel, his companions. Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel, his companions. Verse 17, and join them one to another into one stick, and they shall become one in thine hand. Okay. So just understanding the fact that that first and foremost, that the northern tribes are, waking up in the Israelites, man, that's very discouraging, man. You're saying these brothers are incapable of preaching, or they're not supposed to preach. It doesn't say that anywhere in the scriptures, bro. Verse 17, and join them one to another into one stick, and they shall become one in thine hand. Verse 18, and when the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, saying, wilt thou not show us what thou meanest by these? Verse 19, say unto them, thus saith Yahweh our power, behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, okay, the northern tribes, and the tribes of Israel, his fellows, and will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick, and they shall be one in mine hand. Okay, so that's clearly talking about the 12 tribes, and also that's why we have that 12 tribe sign, the lost 12 tribes of Israel, man. Okay, the true 12 tribes of Israel. You know, so it's just always something with Jake, man. Okay, it's it's just always something, man. Bear with me, Baba Kashai. I believe I want to jump back to Isaiah 44 I was in, I believe. Okay. This is Isaiah chapter 44. Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen. Thus saith Yahweh, that made thee and formed thee from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, and thou, Jeshurun, whom I have chosen. Okay. And that Jeshurun is actually is upright, I believe. Righteous, yeah, upright. Okay, that's upright. Okay. Verse 3: For I will pour water upon him that is thirsty, and the floods upon the dry ground. I will pour my spirit upon thy seed, and my blessing upon thine offspring. Okay. Verse 4: And they shall spring up as among the grass, as willows by the watercourses. Verse 5: One shall say, I am Yahweh's, and another shall call himself by the name of Jacob, and another shall subscribe with his hand unto Yahweh, and surname himself by the name of Israel. Okay? And that's talking about the southern and northern tribes, man. Verse 6: Thus saith Yahweh, the King of Israel, and his Redeemer, Yahweh of hosts, I am the first and I am the last, and besides me there is no God. Okay, no power. Okay, and who as I shall call shall declare it and set it in order for me, since I appointed the ancient people. Okay, question right there. And the things that are coming and shall come, let them show unto them. Fear ye not, neither be afraid. Have not I told thee from that time, and have declared it? Ye are even my witnesses. Is there a power besides me? Yea, there is no God. I know not any. Okay, so that's clearly going into Yahweh setting up the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom, man. The southern tribes and the northern tribes waking up, being on the highways and byways, man. Okay, whether brothers are intermingled, that's fine. Whether brothers are not, that's fine. You know, but you can't sit here and dictate whether the northern tribe should be going. Bro, stop. It's very, very childish, man. You know, I'm thinking of another scripture. Bear me, Bible Kashah. Yep, I was in the right chapter. So like not the right chapter, but the right book. So like it knew I wasn't tripping. That's the spirit, man. Because this runs me hot. When and even if the northern tribe has something to say, crazy about the southern tribe, I'd feel the same, man. Our whole sole purpose of preaching is for one, it's the ordinance from up on high, from the Most High, and then to get the hell out of here, man. All this what you feel at the moment was nah, bro. I don't say that nowhere in the scripture, bro. Okay, this is Isaiah chapter 11, verse 13. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. Okay? Because it's always been a back and forth between the southern and the northern tribes, man. You know, and brothers know what I mean. From the apostles and elders know, what we mean, man. Coming up, that's why you got Jake, in the projects or the ghetto, and you got the Latin tribes in the barrio, right? Just really just the curses, man. So for the northern brothers, man, continue to do what you do through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. Then of course adhere to our apostles and elders, those who are being an example unto us, man. But that foolishness that he's talking about, nah, man. If it's a tribe of Issachar, hey, by all means, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, what I read in Ezekiel 37 and Isaiah 44, hey, you're supposed to go forth, man. You're supposed to go forth and preach out and preach this word, man, to the highways and byways. Okay? And I want to finish off on this because that's really, bro, that type of thought process can hinder a brother who's just coming in and not seasoned, man. And Jake want to sound so damn profound. Don't know what he's talking about, bro. Okay. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 16. For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of. For necessity is laid upon me. Okay, so it's necessary that we preach. Okay, whether you're from the southern kingdom or northern kingdom. Okay. Yea, woe is unto me if I preach not the gospel. Okay. So basically, man, you're gonna get destroyed if you don't preach this gospel. So just because a Ephraimite, Ephraimite, Issacharite, or a brother from Uruguay or a Gadite, just because they not with the southern tribes preaching, they going off. It's basically what you're saying, bro. It's that type of talk, man. It's gonna get Jephthah destroyed too, man. So this is encouragement to you, northern tribe brothers, man. Do y'all thing through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. If you intermingle with southern tribes, so-called Negroes, so-called Jamaicans, so-called Haitians, so be it if the spirit allows. And then you're gonna have some brothers it's just gonna be the so-called Mexicans. It's just gonna be so-called Native Americans. It's gonna be your so-called Puerto Ricans, your so-called Brazilians, your so-called Dominicans, okay? So-called Colombians. It's just gonna be you brothers. But it's all according to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. Not with that knucklehead and they pseudoscience that they got going on, man. They don't say that nowhere in the scripture, man. It does. What I'm reading from verbatim is what it says right here. I'll reread it again, then I'll close out. For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of. For necessity is laid upon me. Yea, woe is unto me if I preach not the gospel. So destruction unto you if you preach not, man. So that's all I have on this. Abaratazah, this is edifying for the body. Once again, call halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Waharakako Dash Barakathum. Once again, I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Achion pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Akwat that they're listening. Shalom.